when Lily Gladstone switches categories, it's something you want to address. So, let's talk about it right now. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Tyson, and we are here to talk about movies. That's right, we do movie reviews, movie trailer reactions. We cover major movie news on our Mint One podcast. We do movie rankings, and of course, we do Oscar Mondays. So, let's get on into this Oscar Monday, as Lily Gladstone has switched categories. Yeah, this is a big deal. She has gone from Best Supporting Actress, which I think she was at a comfortable kind of win scenario there, and then she said, "Nope, I'm going for Best Actress." And honestly, from what I've heard from people who have seen the film, that does make sense. She is seen as one of the leads of this film, and not only that, but she is seen as the standout of this film. So when you have that kind of going for you, people already see you as a lead. You should probably campaign in the right category. Has her chances for winning lessened now that she went to the Best Actress category? Yes. Yes, they have. But let's dive on into how I see that race right now. As you can see, I still do have Emma Stone for Poor Things at number one, and I have Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon at number two. I'll get to the rest of them in a second. Here's why I still have her at number two and not at one like I did in Supporting Actress. From what I've heard about her performance, is while it is amazing, it is probably like the best one in the film. It is subtle. It's kind of like Cillian Murphy's in Oppenheimer. It's a subtle performance, while great and amazing. You not that you need a showy performance or like an Oscar moment in the film, but that's usually how it does go. Usually the showy performances, the prosthetic performances, or if you have like this Oscars moment, this dramatic moment in the film, that's an Oscar clip. Oh, that's going to get you the Oscar. And from what I've heard, Lily Gladstone really doesn't have a moment like that in this film. It's just kind of a subtle performance. The facial expressions are kind of the key element of that performance, just like Cillian Murphy's as well. Now, do I think that she will never win this award? No, she's still in great contention. However, because Emma Stone in Poor Things, I feel like is a more showy performance, a more Oscar kind of baity performance, I'm still going to have her in as number one. I don't know when or if that will change. I'm sure it will. I'm sure these will all fluctuate every now and then. But right now, I haven't seen both of these films, but from what I've been hearing about both of these films and both of these ladies and these actresses in these films, is that Emma Stone has a great, more showy performance, a more Oscar baity performance, if you will. Not saying she was trying to by any means. I'm just saying I think that's how people are seeing it. Whereas people who have seen Killers of the Flower Moon and have seen Lily Gladstone are saying she's incredible, but there's no like specific Oscar moment. It's just more subtle. So that's why I have the one and two as they are. Sure, you guys will let me know how you feel about that in the comments below. I'm excited to hear about it. But number three, I'm still going to keep Fantasia Bernero in For the Color Purple. At number four, I am putting. That is not what I'm doing at all, actually. Okay. Three, two, one. At number three, I am putting Sandra Hüller in there for Anatomy of the Fall. Still keeping her in that top three. The film itself is being seen as like great, but not as fantastic as everybody thought it was going to be. I still think it's getting in Best Picture, but I don't think France picked it for its specific film that they can nominate every year. So that's a little bit of a sign that maybe it won't do as well. But I'm still going to keep it in there at number three for actress and still keeping it in there for picture. Number four, I am putting Fantasia Bernero in for The Color Purple. I think she's going to be very good in this film, and I think from all accounts, from what we're hearing about the film and how it looks and everything, it just looks beautiful. It looks like all of those actresses in there are going to be phenomenal. So I'm still keeping her in there at number four, and at number five, I had to bump out Margot Robbie and I put Carey Mulligan in there for Maestro. From what I'm hearing with Maestro, hearing great things about Carey Mulligan's performance, and I'm hearing that she's probably the star in there. I know Bradley Cooper's in there as well, but I'm a little, well, we'll get to him in a little bit. But yeah, Carey Mulligan, I do think is getting in as of now for Maestro, and I have her in there at number 5, while I have 4 as Fantasia Barrero for The Color Purple. Number 3 is Sandra Hüller. Number 2, Lily Gladstone, and number 1 is still Emma Stone. Now, Margot Robbie, I did have to bump out. I put at 6. Again, I can still see her getting in, but I think this whole award season, when the talk starts to come about, I'm just going to keep on flipping between Margot Robbie or Carey Mulligan or Fantasia Barrero. It's just, she's just going to kind of be interchangeable. Her performance is great. However, when you look at these 5, this is a 5 that kind of looks like the Academy usually goes for, and I don't want them to discredit Barbie, as I think it's great, but I don't want them to discredit it as just kind of like a blockbuster, because it's different from just a blockbuster. It's more than that. It's a very important film with an incredible message, and all the performances are way more, I would say, kind of like intense, because the film's more intense and has more of an important message than I think we all thought it was going to. So I hope that resonates with Academy members. However, I could see Margot Robbie possibly not getting in for Best Actress still. That's just how I see the race. Greta Lee for Past Lives, I really want to get some shine on her. Don't think that's going to happen with this 5. Natalie Portman, May December. Never count out Natalie Portman. From what I've been hearing from Nyad, Annette Bening is just fantastic, and so is Jodie Foster. So be on the lookout for Nyad, always possibly sneaking on in there. But this is the 5 I see for Best Actress. Again, let me know your guys' thoughts down below, just how I see it, but I could see kind of the bottom 2, or maybe just the 5th spot, changing almost every video I do, just because that's kind of how the talk's going to go. All right, moving on into Best Actor here. Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer. While I love his performance, I have this feeling that he's not going to win. Just because, kind of like I made with Lily Gladstone, it's a more subtle performance, and usually the showy performances just do better at the Oscars. I just have a feeling that Cillian Murphy's not going to win, but I don't know who could possibly win right now over him. So I guess I still have him in at number 1, although I'm hearing great things about Coleman Domingo in Rustin. I really am, especially coming out of TIFF. We have heard amazing things about his performance. I don't know if I think the film itself is okay, whereas the performance is fantastic, kind of like a Jessica Chastain situation for All Eyes on Tammy Faye. She won Best Actress, but her film, I think only got like makeup nominated, and that was it. So maybe we could see something with Coleman Domingo here for Rustin, as I have Cillian Murphy at 1, and I have Coleman Domingo at 2, actually. And I'm going to put Leonardo DiCaprio at 4, and Paul Giamatti at 3, and then Bradley Cooper I'm putting down at 5. I am feeling less and less confident about Bradley Cooper and Maestro, as I feel like a Joaquin Phoenix could come up and get him possibly for Napoleon. We have Barry Keoghan in there for Saltburn. I mean, the possibilities in here are up there for Best Actor, I think, to bump out Bradley Cooper. Not saying he deserves to be bumped out at all. I'm just saying that's how the race could possibly go towards. But Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, I just keep on hearing great things about the film, about his performance, about his other co-stars' performances, that I think that film's going to do very well at the Oscars here. And I think Paul Giamatti does have a good shot at winning this award still. Like I said, Cillian Murphy, I guess, is number 1 right now, because I don't want to say that Coleman Domingo or Paul Giamatti are going to be over him. However, I want to reiterate, I still don't see Cillian Murphy winning, but right now I don't know who else to put in that number 1 over him. So that's why he's there. Again, to me, Cillian Murphy has the best performance that I've seen by a lead actor this entire year out of the movies that I've seen. Out of all these nominated, I've only seen Oppenheimer, haven't seen the rest of them. They haven't come out to the public yet. I'm very excited to check these ones out. So that's how I see it. Again, Cillian Murphy Oppenheimer. Number 1, Coleman Domingo for Rustin. Number 2, Paul Giamatti, The Holdovers. Number 3, Leonardo DiCaprio for Killers of the Flower Moon at 4. And Bradley Cooper for Maestro is at 5, with Joaquin Phoenix for Napoleon at 6. I'm still not going to count out Joaquin. You can't do it. So, all right. So that was Best Actor, Best Actress. That's today's Oscar Monday video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on these predictions, on how you see Lily Gladstone's effect from supporting actress to lead actress. Does that automatically put her at number 1 for you, or do you maybe still think the Poor Things hype and the Emma Stone hype and everything we've been hearing about that movie is going to overtake Lily Gladstone, and you're still having Emma Stone in your number 1? Or are you just having somebody else completely different and you think I'm completely wrong? Let me know all your guys' thoughts down below. Always enjoy reading them. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. My name's Tyson. You can follow me at Letterboxd, Tyson_Mint1. Would love to have you guys follow me there. And of course, we're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. I would love to have your guys' support here. We do a lot of stuff here on the channel, and I'd love to see this community just keep on growing as we make our way to the 96th Academy Awards. All right, that's going to do it for me, guys. Till the next one. I'll catch you then.